Bosoms. Such a dirty word. It does not sound like that's a word for breast. It sounds like it's a word for butts. Like male butts, to be specific. Like, bosom sounds like gay male butts.
Dark Side made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50 podcasts. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They are mining your data right now. Please don't trust them niggas. I am your host, Uncle Trav, the hardest working podcaster in the U.S. Now let's start your day off of eggs, bacon vibes, and I'm the fucking vibes. We moving right along. We doing big things. We doing great things. We doing amazing things here over at Rant University. You know what I mean? We ranting forever. We ranting for life. We the best that ever did it. There's other motherfuckers that wish they could do what we does out here in these streets. You feel me? I had recorded a guest pod. I wasn't feeling it. So, I'm not putting that out. I don't know. I was, but I wasn't at the same time. Like, I'm going to put it on Patreon. If y'all want to see it, patreon.com/rant to the real. If y'all want to see it, go on there. It'll be uploaded. So y'all have 2 this week. But I just wasn't putting it out for other reasons. If you guys listen to it, you'll understand. I don't know. I just was not feeling that shit, so I didn't put it out. But if all those that want to see it, patreon.com/rant to the real, go get that. It'll be available for you guys whenever this becomes available. Well, let's ball, man. Let's get into it. We got some topics today, yo. I like this small-ass town, you know? Like, it's little. It's low-key. We don't got a lot of fancy shit here. So, when you want to take a bitch out or whatever, you ain't got to break the bank because we ain't got fancy shit here. There ain't no steak 48. Ain't none of them $400 meals and shit. Ain't none of that fancy shit. We is a small-ass, regular town, you know what I mean? The best you going to get from here is maybe Longhorn, Texas de Brazil, 809. But I mean, that shit not expensive. It all depends. But realistically, for 2 steak dinners, that shit gonna cost you like $80, $90, maybe $100. That's not expensive. I mean, I'm not balling. I'm not the Obamas, but yeah, I mean, I got $100 for a dinner if I want to do that. Now, am I gonna do that? Probably not. Not gonna sit here and lie to you. But I could. I'm not going to, but I could. But yeah, this small tiny town, we don't have none of that super fancy shit. Bitch, we get this nice regular steak dinner, and then you feel me? If you jacking it, you jacking it. If you not, you feel me? It is what it is. But yeah. You bitches be wilding the fuck out. Some of y'all be seeing places that y'all ain't never been before. Y'all don't even know how to get in there. But, no. We're not going to Steak 48. It don't exist. It's not even here. So you don't got to worry about it. I know that when I move to a bigger city, though, that's some shit I had to think about. But right now, nah, it ain't here. If you are sexually free, don't expect someone to respect you and not objectify you. Understand that what you put out is what you get back. If the world knows that you are going to do you with zero consequences, repercussions, you don't give a fuck what nobody stink, you big stepper, you don't care where your feet land, understand other people gonna think that same fucking way. So, you don't respect you, no one else is gonna respect you. If you objectify yourself, don't expect other people not to objectify you. You know what I mean? Nobody's okay with promiscuous activity. That goes for male and females. Nobody's okay with that shit. It is what it is. You can hate it or love it. But ain't nobody jacking that shit. Don't nobody want to be with no goddamn whore, man or woman. So just whatever you put out, remember, you're going to get that shit right back 100 times. It's always going to work that way. It's the nature of the bull. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I personally don't agree with it, but it's not about what I want. I'm just an asshole with an opinion. And sometimes, not all the times, that opinion means absolutely nothing. I'm sitting back and I had an epiphany. You know, OnlyFans is the king of pimp work. They pimp women all across the world for 10% of their sales just to sell some pussy pics. They pimping you bitches out and y'all don't have to walk or stroll. You don't gotta pull up to a car, hey big daddy. You ain't gotta do that. Just post a picture and a cute face and some makeup on, and boom, money in their account. It's over 10 million bitches with an OnlyFans account. That's crazy. They make so much fucking money that they laugh at that shit. That man that created that shit knew what he was doing. He probably was a pimp in the real life. And he was like, how can I capitalize off these bitches? How can I make money off females I do not have in my, possession? How does that work? They found a way. They found a hole. And they made it work. They the king of pimps. Honestly, they the king of pimps and they the king of ads. Everyone knows what OnlyFans is, and everyone, for me, knows like how to get there, what to do, what it's about. And they did not have to pay a single ad. You don't see no ads for that shit. Everyone knows what the fuck it is. And people who sign up for that shit make a conscious decision for the fact that, you know what, I want to be on this platform. They wanted to take back their image. They wanted to rebrand, let people know, like, hey, it's not just porn over here. There's other stuff. You can talk to your favorite artist, your basketball player. You can link with famous people, and you can pay a subscription to like basically have a miniature one-on-one with them. But here's the problem with that. You've already been branded with this terrible image that you guys support and support porn, and did nothing to stop it. It's a little too late to take your platform back. And then you got other platforms like Patreon that don't got that shit on there, and it's different. When someone says I got an OnlyFans account, you think immediately they take either they got wee pics or they got pussy pics. They just got nudity up there. It doesn't matter what they got up there. At the end of the day, you gonna think nudity. Even with Fansly, you gonna think it's nudity. So you got other platforms like Patreon. It's like, all right, what this platform was intended for, we gonna do. And the bullshit that y'all be letting slide, yeah, we not putting that on here. We not letting the nudity on here. Is it on there? Probably, but is it known for it? No, they never came out the gate swinging with that shit. So they not with it. Keep your porn off of our site. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard the song Milkshakes, I thought Shorty was selling fire-ass milkshakes. Not gonna lie to you. When she said, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, I thought Shorty was like, legit was in the kitchen whipping up cold bricks. She making milkshakes for the neighborhood ruffians. You know what I mean? I thought Shorty was really in there, like, yeah, you feel me? And then, no, she was not talking about that. She was talking about her titties. She was talking about her bosoms, her breastises. Bosoms, such a dirty word. It does not sound like that's a word for breast. It sounds like it's a word for butts, like male butts to be specific. Like bosom sounds like gay male butts. Maybe I should take that. Who knows? Just it don't sound like breasts. But anyways, she was talking about her bosoms. Who knew that? Or was it that niggas was so young that when this song came out and niggas was just innocent at the time that we ain't fucking know? Or did everyone know? And I was just fucking ignorant. I need answers to these questions. I need people to tell me what really is going on because I did not know this. And I don't appreciate that. I need to be kept up to date. What was she talking about? Did she got creamy coochie? Is that what's going on? Was that the milkshake she was bringing to the yard? Or was she like really, you feel me, making breast milk and freezing that shit? What's going on here? I got questions and I don't have answers and I don't like that shit. The girl who sings that song, her name is Khalees. Or Khalees or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. I ain't gonna lie, her titties ain't tittying. When you see her titties, they not tittying. You know what I mean? If you gonna make a song called Milkshakes, right? You gotta have some bazungas, some badonkadon, some straight hood milk jugs. You know what I mean? You gotta have giant flesh bags, some big old bitties. Not mosquito bites and bee stings. You gotta have them things thinging. You know what I mean? And she had just a little tiny little for me. And what they bringing to y'all? What makes you special? It's 6 bitches on the block with B cups. Ain't no bitches on the block with Z's. What's going on? Like, you lied to me. You lied to me and it made me angry. At first, you lied to me and I thought you was making milkshakes. Bitch, you're not. You're talking about your titties. Okay. Now we talking about your titties. What are these? These ain't milkshakes. These is a lie. And we don't appreciate that lie. You owe us. You owe your fans. I'm not a fan, but you owe people that listened to this song and thought you was talking about something. You know what I mean? We had faith in you at the time. Now we have nothing. You lied to us, and there was no reason for that, Khalees. I want a public apology at this point. Because them titties not tittying. What are we doing here? Where are we right now? When I really sit back and think about it, CNAs are just made for old people. You do all that schooling, you do all that learning, you become a learned person, right? You spend 6 months, 3 months, whatever, somewhere between 3 to 6 months, learning how to take care of a geriatric. Just for them to boss you the fuck around. All you do is clean their house, drive them to the store, and cook them food. And that is a maid. I feel as if you went to like maid or butler school or whatever, you probably make more money. Cause like, and you might be able to get mad perks for free. I feel like a full-time butler probably has mad perks. Cause think about it. You get to be around wealth. You got access to any and everything that they got access to, right? You feel me? So if you want to take the Aston Martin for a spin, you just getting that bitch and pimp off. Then you don't gotta worry about how you gonna eat, cause you cooking for them. You better make something for you too. You tripping? And then you feel me? Room and board. And all you gotta do is take care of their little brat, clean the mansion a little bit, just hire other maids. You feel me? Delegation. You feel me? Pass that along. Tell them, yo, we need another butler. So now you got 3 butlers. I feel like if I was a servant of the people, a butler would be the way to go. if I'm gonna do CNA work. I'm not about to be just a glorified ass wiper for an adult. I got no problem doing it for the kids or whatever, but for an adult, no. Especially not them old, cause like some of them old motherfuckers really be rude as a bitch. There ain't shit you can do about it. You gotta take that on the chin, and no. So I would rather just be a glorified butler, and then just get paid to do chores and still live the life of luxury. You feel me? If Mr. Smith wants to ride to the airport, you know what I mean, and he want me to drive the G-Wagon, I'm still behind this fancy motherfucker. Do I own it? No. But do I get the experience? Yeah. I feel like that's a good job. I could be wrong. Tell me what y'all think. I think being a butler would be awesome if I was a servant of the people. I'm born to be a boss, not a worker. So I have no desire to continue working for someone. I'm ready to quit my job and, you feel me, really, really be like on my own. Like, I got this. I don't need nothing. But I'm not there yet. And when I get there, believe me, I'm going to quit with style. Just the way I elegantly walk in with a robe, dragging, like a long-ass tailor-made coat, right? Fur, purple, dragging. And it's going to be real long. And I'm going to have two people at the end holding it, one male, one female. And they follow behind me. And I put down my letter of resignation, and I turn around, spray some Jerry Curl juice, and walk the fuck out. Probably not Jerry Curl juice because I don't want that shit in my head, but just water in a bottle. Walk out. Real pimp style. That's how you quit. They're going to always remember that. The nigga came in royal purple with two motherfuckers holding the cape. Put down a letter of resignation and then and walked out. Didn't say no words. You didn't even know I was coming. I didn't give you a chance to not be there. Just whoop. Yeah, and then let's say I even recorded. I hired a camera crew to come. You feel me? With excellence and grace. Yeah, I gotta work on my walk. I gotta work on my quit walk when I strut in, just like a peacock. It's gonna be fire. Y'all gonna see. Just that day comes. That day is gonna come, and when it does, y'all gonna remember this. Yo, I don't know if y'all remember, but back in like 2014. Let's call it the era of 2012 to 2015. Bitches wore Bailey Bow Uggs. I'm not gonna lie, I love bitches that wore them boots. The bitches that had the Bailey, not the one bow, but the two or the three bow. Yo, them was some tough ass bitches, bro. Just, I don't know. Back then I kind of liked the tomboy style. So bitches that wear like they jeans, they Bailey Bow Uggs with like, yeah, a nice little. Cause some bitches had the rugbies back then. It was fire. And it was still feminine, but they was like not bitch either. Like they'll punch somebody in the mouth, but they still had a sweet side. I liked the bitches back then, but the bitches that wore Bailey Bow Uggs, fire. One bitch come to mind. We talked about her before. We can't talk about that before. We can't talk about that right now. But yeah, bitches that wore the Bailey Bow Uggs, they was lit. It was wild expensive too, but for that time period. And the simple fact is we was wild young, so we didn't have a job to begin with. So, shout out my bitches that wore Bailey Bow Uggs. If you wore Bailey Bows, you was fire. Keep doing your thing, shorty, though. Keep doing your fucking thing. Can I nerd out with y'all real quick? I solely bought this computer because I liked the touch bar. On my computer, there is maybe an 8-inch, maybe about 4 centimeter thick bar. And it's touch sensitive. And there are times that I touch the volume or the brightness button and it's annoying because I got to turn it off and shit. But this thing is amazing. And I bought it solely for this fucking bar. Do I ever use it? No. Do I know how to use it? No. Did I set it up so that I would enjoy using it and have all these shortcuts? Yes. Do I do them? No. I even watched a whole YouTube tutorial on how the fuck this thing works and still don't know how to do it. And like now, it popped up with all this shit that I could do stuff in. Do I use it? Nope. Would it make editing a lot easier? Probably, because it lets me like do stuff. But I prefer not to. It's like when you buy something in a specific color solely because you just want that color, or you buy the extra expensive thing solely because it's extra expensive. It's no different than the cheap one, maybe like one or two features different. But because you wanted that to be extra, you wanted that expensive thing just because, I feel like that's what I did. Just being extra. Just like, I don't know. I have no reason to have this. I should have just got the regular joint. But no, I wanted this fucking bar. And do I regret it? I do not. I hate that the new ones don't have that. The new touch bar, the new computer should have it. But now, you wanted to complain because y'all wanted the FN button. If y'all hold the FN button, you give sticky keys. I don't understand the problem. You don't want to hold one button, then motherfuckers go crazy. Never understood it. I think I said this before, but I want to get into a bar fight with some bikers. I feel like that's going to be a fun fight. Like, no, I'm not trying to, like, die or some shit. Like, niggas do want to go home eventually, but just walk into a bar, see some bikers, maybe kick their bike over or something. Let them know, like, yeah, I mean to throw hands with y'all. And just get onto a full-on just Donnybrook. Just, you know what? I feel like bikers will give you that real action and then, you feel me, slap you up and go about their day. Maybe not kick their bike over because then we won't have a good day. But just go into the bar. Everyone look crazy. Rock off on the biker. And then, you feel me, just throw hands with everybody. I want to have one of them fights where it's like a fight scene where niggas getting thrown out the spittoon and shit. Yeah, like, come on. I feel like I need more friends for that, though. Like, I need more than 2 friends. So 3 of us versus, like, 12, 14. I feel like we could still take them, but I don't think we would win that. Like, for 100 fat, I'm knocking out 2 of them. And my man's taking 2 of them. And my other man's taking 2 of them. So that's 6. So we took out half. But that's still 3 versus 12 plus. So we ain't winning, but we took 2 of them down. 2 of them is on the ground asleep. 2 of them got to get put over the handlebars, you know what I mean? But we gonna get beat. So I feel like we need to find more friends that's willing to do this random fight in a random bar and just start on some bikers. I feel like they're not as scary as people think. Like, it depends. That's this crazy statement. It depends. Because, like, the 1%ers, like Hell's Angels and shit like that, I feel like them niggas actually might kill you. But, like, some random ass, just like, niggas got on a leather coat and some snakes on the back or whatever, yeah, let's beat them niggas up real quick. I feel like that would be fun or some shit. Who knows? Like I said, who knows? I'm trying to figure some things out, you know? I have questions that need answers. I told y'all. I never understood why y'all look for love in correctional facilities. There's over 5 billion people in this world. That's a lot of fucking people. And out of that 5 billion, a solid 3 of them are women. So then let's take that 3 billion and say 1.5 is lesbian or have some type of disability, right? I'm lumping multiple things here. I'm not saying lesbians have disabilities, but they are lesbian or they have some type of physical disability or mental. So now you got 1.5 billion women to choose from. Why the fuck do you pick someone in jail? Women too. Like, you got 1 billion people to choose from. Why the fuck y'all stressing over a motherfucker that's locked up, that's in prison, that's probably never coming home? And then when the motherfuckers do come home, they treat your motherfuckers like shit. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way some goddamn inmate's gonna tell me what the fuck I can and cannot do and where I'm going and how much money I'm spending. Yeah, that's just not okay. I think some of y'all like being told what to do and y'all like being abused and bossed around. Some people are just born to be followers. It is what it is. Not everybody is built to lead anything. It doesn't matter what it is. The friend group bunch of people, one person, two person. There are some people that are literally just meant to be led by their fucking nose and go wherever the fuck people tell them to go. And I feel sorry for you people. I really do, because that can't be me. I'm not... My soulmate ain't no motherfucking jail. Keep it a bean with you. My soulmate ain't never been to jail. And that's just how it is. I'm not about to deal with no motherfucker that's stacking, folding their clothes and tucking the corners every fucking day and got the soap lined up on the bed, got shanks and shit in the shower. Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all, I don't know why y'all love these institutionalized motherfuckers. What? Y'all be broken. It's like y'all be wanting to go to jail but don't want to get that close. There's something seriously wrong with you. Some people should seek psychiatry. They should talk to a professional. Because a lot of y'all have a lot of mental illnesses that really need to be addressed. Some of y'all really need to speak to Dr. Finkelstein. Maybe he can help you. I know that time is over, but it'll be coming again soon, like every year. Pumpkin-flavored anything is fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. Pumpkin lattes, pumpkin spice, pumpkin whatever, is fucking disgusting. White people will drink anything. And if you sit here and tell me, oh, the pumpkin caramel is good, you're lying. What happened was some female told you to drink it, you drank it, you were like, it's not the worst thing, and you just kept buying it. I feel like pumpkin flavoring is an acquired taste. It's not something you just like. I think you have to drink it over and over again and then be like, I guess it's not that bad. Like a beer. Beer is fucking disgusting. But I guess if you drink it over and over and over and over, you're kind of like, well, it's not that bad. I remember when I first started working in EMS, right? And I never had a beer before. It just looked nasty. So people in the city get really fucked up off Natty Daddies. And I was like, why the fuck they like this shit? What's so fancy about this shit? What's so special about this shit? So I went and bought one. It was $1, and it was a little can. It was like maybe 12 ounces or some shit like that. It was a small can. I didn't want that big ass 25 here. Cracked that shit. Smelled it. It smelled like hell. Okay? Like, the smell alone made you not want to drink that shit. But anyways, bottoms up, took a sip. That was the nastiest thing I ever put in my mouth. It was fucking disgusting. That was a waste of $1. It took that sip for me to realize this shit is disgusting. And these niggas get sauced off this shit. I never understood how y'all drink beer. Beer is just disgusting. The canned beer is nasty. That tap beer shit is nasty. Beer is just fucking disgusting. Why do y'all drink that? There are sometimes I go to a bar, I'll get a beer and a shot because the beer and a shot combo is like $2 to $5. I solely want the shot. I got a shot for $2, and it came in a beer that I don't want. You can take that back. But that's how you know the shit is disgusting. Don't nobody want that shit. It's an acquired taste that people just force themselves to like, and I feel that's the same way with pumpkin spices. It's disgusting. No one fucking wants that. But all right, y'all, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to get the fuck out of here. We're going to call it a day. We're going to call it a night. But tune in next week. I got better content. I got amazing content to beg your fucking speakers.